Hello everybody, my name is Kodansha and welcome back to another manga video. This time I'm going to be showing you my monthly manga haul of the month of November 2018. Now, this month I've collected a total of 50 volumes exactly, and there's a few titles I am so happy to have, and I just can't wait to basically start reading them. So yeah, I've had a few purchases from all over the place, including Waterstones, HMV, Amazon obviously, and Forbidden Planet, and yeah. And I should also say that if you watched my haul from last month's video, you would know that I messaged the mangaka of Viz Media. Well, last week as I'm recording this, she actually got back to me. She actually responded and gave me a wonderful comment on my picture on Instagram that I did, and yeah, she was so nice, and yeah, I just love it. So yeah, some of my manga you've actually seen because I've done the manga tag obviously, and yeah, so some of these won't be a surprise to you, but I think I've collected a good amount. So I was going to do something like a different way of showing you my manga, but it's not meant to be with my Instagram followers said, no, just keep on doing it the way you do. So yeah, and by the way, here is the stuff I got from mangaka M. Alice Legros. I'll just let you have a look at that for a second. So yeah, I'm excited to show you, and some of these have been absolute bargains. Okay, now that that's over and done with, let's begin with the video. So the first manga I have in this collection, this is actually the one I'm very excited to read. It is the first perfect edition containing volumes 1 and 2 of 20th Century Boys by Naoki Urasawa. I've seen this in so many people's collections. They've said it's so good. I've not read this as of yet. I'll probably wait until I've got the first 3 omnibuses maybe, and then we'll see about me actually start to read it. But I've got this finally, and I love the cover. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there's like a little holographic thing in the front saying 20th Century Boys Naoki Urasawa. And I love the spine, and as you can see, this is by Viz, obviously, just like the original volumes. And yeah, I actually got this for £10 off the retail price because my loyalty card filled up, and I got £10 off. This is originally £13, which is, I think, a great deal for what it's worth. And yeah, so I got for £3 basically. I just could not wait to get started reading on this. It's I just love that cover. That guy with the purple hair, so beautiful. Okay, next up I have, there might be a bit of dispute between you guys if this is a graphic novel or a manga, but I'm going to call this a manga even though my sources say it's a graphic novel. It is Awkward. It's by Svetlana Chmykova, who is the same mangaka that did Dramacon, and I actually got this for 20 pence. What a bargain. There was a second-hand shop that sells all sorts of things for ridiculously cheap prices, and this was one of them. It's by JY, which is a subsidiary of Yen Press, and that's why I call it a manga, even though Yen Press also do graphic novels. I don't care. It's a manga in my eyes. It's by a mangaka, so yeah, I'm super happy. So I know, like I said, I only got this for 20p. And there was another manga I got for 20p, but I'm not going to show that just in case one of my friends watches this. So yeah, I'm super happy I got this for so cheap. And yeah, it's a kiddie graphic novel manga thing, but I'm probably going to enjoy it. This is, I think, a series of 3. There's another one called Brave, another one called Crush. But yeah, I'll pick them up when I can. Okay, next up is something you've seen. This is Batman, the Jiro Kuwata Batmanga, and I've actually got 3 volumes here, and I believe that this is the actual complete set. I don't know about you guys, but I love Batman. He's probably my favorite DC hero. As you can see, this is actually published by DC Comics, and I know about this. Basically, Jiro Kuwata introduced Batman to a whole new generation of people in Japan, and it wasn't until 2008 or so, something about 10 years ago, that this was actually published, translated into English and released it. Now I got this for 3 for 2 offer in Forbidden Planet. And what blows my mind is that these are big-ish volumes. They're about 300 odd pages each, and this is only going for about £12-13 a volume in Forbidden Planet. I'm like, what? That's incredible. So I wish that they would do more. And I did actually see another one. There was one for Justice League, which I'm intrigued about. So I'll probably pick that up at some point. And yeah, hopefully I'll enjoy this. I've not read this yet, but I can assure you it's going to be good. It's got coloured pages as well, which makes everything better. Epic fall. Okay, next is another manga you've seen in my manga tag video. If you watched that, it is Frankenstein Junji Ito story collection by the horror manga extraordinaire Junji Ito, of course. I have read this. I actually read it not long after I recorded the manga tag, funnily enough. And yeah, this is basically Junji Ito's take on Frankenstein, and he did a pretty good job, in my opinion. And after that, there's like a collection of a few other short stories, including a very unfortunate soul called, what's his name again? Ushikiri. I can't remember his full name, but he did do a lot of good things. So, in the story sense, pretty disturbing, and yeah, it makes you think, but also the stuff that actually makes sense. So, yeah, really good story. I cannot wait for April when there's another Junji Ito story collection coming out. It's called Smashed. I can't wait to see how that's gonna go. Okay, next up is a manga I am super happy to have, even though it's in very bulky omnibus format. It is Rig Veda, and this is by Clamp. This is actually their debut manga. So these books, okay, the order is disorganized, but the original version that was released by Tokyopop had 10 volumes, and this is complete. If you don't know what this is about, I've actually read this, by the way. It's basically about ancient Indian stories about this demonic child who's going to, well, not demonic, but it's like a child basically destined to bring death to everyone who comes across him. And it's a tale of 300 years, and yeah, it's very, very, very good. For the debut manga, it is beautiful, and I love the artwork. I love Clamp's art style. They're just fantastic at portraying this sort of story, and also I want to get a lot of Clamp titles because they're probably quickly becoming one of my favourite mangaka, and that's saying something. So yeah, I mean, if you're on a budget, I wouldn't recommend getting these just yet because they're going for like £21. But I got them for £23. Yeah, in America it's $25, and in Canada it's $34. But it's up to you if you find a 3 for 2 deal, or even if you find them cheaper somewhere else for a good quality version. Do get this. Clamp's debut manga is beautiful, and I love the gold covers. They're just so beautiful. That's by Dark Horse. Okay, next up is a manga that I picked up just yesterday as of the time of recording. It is Sherlock. And we've got Studying Pink, The Blind Banker, and The Great Game. Sorry. This is based on the TV series of the same name. I've never watched it myself, although I do ship John Locke kill me. But yes, this is the first series basically covered, because there's only 3 episodes apparently, and they've been sporadically released. It's just why. So yeah, this is, as you can see here, it's by Stephen Moffat, Mark Gatiss, and Jay. Jay's the artist. But yeah, I don't know if there's going to be more of this manga, but it will be interesting to see if they do. I've not read these as of yet. I just got them yesterday as of the day of recording, and yeah, I'm excited. And yeah, this is also my first manga by Titan Comics, who also did the Assassin's Creed manga, I believe. So yeah, that's Sherlock. And that's it for the tall manga for this month. Now we're going to my short manga, and first up is a yaoi series. I love this series. I want to collect more volumes when they come out. It is Escape Journey by Ogaretsu Tanaka. And yeah, I can't say much else. It's a yaoi, and I actually read this on this past Monday night. And this is by SuBLime, which is actually Viz Media's yaoi partner, basically. So they do yaoi and yuri. Well, I don't know about yuri, but I know it's mainly like yaoi series. And this is obviously for mature audiences, and it's fairly fun to read. So, yeah, what I can say about this though is that the bits of man service are pretty good, and what this is about is basically these 2 boys. They were boyfriends in high school, and then all of a sudden it all fell apart. And yeah, they're basically in the same class as each other, and later on in life, and yeah, they have a love-hate relationship between each other. It's cute when they're in love, but not so cute when they're not in love. It's just and he actually kind of reminds me of my ex-boyfriend. These 2 remind me of my relationship with my recent ex-boyfriend, which is interesting. What do you say so myself? But that's that. Anyway, next up is a series that I wanted to complete for some time, because I wanted to get at least something complete for once. It is Full Metal Alchemist, the omnibuses. So I've got volumes 13 to 15, 16 to 18, 19 to 21, 22 to 24, and 25 to 27. Now, I've personally not read any of these as of yet, but I have read the first 4 omnibuses and Epic Fall yet again. And yeah, I'm one of those many people that hasn't fully followed Full Metal Alchemist. Stay up, please. But yeah, this is now complete, and I've got them in the omnibuses. I'm not keen on the Full Metal edition of this series, if I have to be honest with you, because it's basically 1 and a bit volumes for the same price as 2 volumes of the perfect edition of 20th Century Boys, and I do not like that, to be honest with you. Okay, yes, they may look pretty and stuff, but it's not my cup of tea, to be fair. But yeah, now that I've got it complete, I probably will binge read it and hopefully enjoy it as well, because I've enjoyed the first 12 volumes, even if it is disturbing for a shonen, in a sense. But yeah, I am super stoked. If you don't know who Full Metal Alchemist, I do recommend you do check it out. And it's by Hiromu Arakawa. Okay, next up is a new release from Viz. It is based on a light novel of the same name. It is Juni Taisen, Zodiac War. The manga is by Akira Akatsuki. The novel is by Nishio Shin. I think I've said that name incorrectly. And the character designs are by Hikaru Nakamura. Now, based on what I've read about this is basically about the Chinese Zodiac. Yeah, Every 12 years, 12 fighters take the forms of the Chinese zodiac and engage in a battle royale. So, that's going to be interesting. And what was it? They fight to the death and the sole survivor is granted the ultimate prize, any wish. And that happens every 12 years apparently. I can see that happening. It looks pretty cute, and it's all about monkey. So we'll have to see how is it how she deals with it, and yeah, see if she actually wins. She probably will if she's an pro tag, but sometimes pro tags, something's happened to them. I'm not going to say anything, but yeah, I can't wait to read that. Okay, next up is another Clamp title. It is the sequel to Magic Knight Re-Earth. It is Magic Knight Re-Earth 2. Of course, it's by Clamp. I actually binge read Magic Knight Re-Earth and Magic Knight Re-Earth 2 within a couple of days. And yeah, really, really good series. It's basically swords and sorcery in shoujo style, because that's what Clamp are known for. They like doing their shoujo. And yeah, I can't really say much else. This is an omnibus I got for fairly cheap. I got this from, what was it? I can't remember. It was a bookstore, Powell's Bookstore from Portland, Oregon, in America. And yeah, it's beautiful. And the color pages are just beautiful. And look how thick it is. I'm never going to go over how thick these omnibuses are, but they are beautiful. And yeah, I actually came home from work one day, and then there was 2 packages, and then the Junjito Frankenstein was one of them, and this was the other one, so it was good to get them on the same day. Of course, that's by Clamp, like I say. And next up is a purchase I made from a girl called Nada. I don't know where she's from, but I met up with her in my near city. That's where she lives, and she gave me a few volumes of manga. And this is the first one. This is Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun by the same mangaka who did The Magic Touch, my least favorite manga of all time, Izumi Tsubaki. Now, this is one of those 4-panel comic manga, and yeah, I don't really know much about it. But yeah, the boy for dreams is a girl's manga artist. Dun dun dun. We'll see what sort of tropes are going to be portrayed in this. I am not looking forward to it, to be honest with you, but I will read it. It looks good, and I like the first page. It's got a nice color picture. Oh yeah, and the very start. So yeah, this is volume 1 obviously, but if I like it I might pick up other volumes. Okay, next up is something I've been wanting to continue for a while, because it's one of the big 3 that I've not progressed much on. It is Naruto by Masashi Kishimoto. Everyone knows Naruto by now, hopefully. This is omnibus number 5, containing volumes 13 to 15. And yeah, I can't really say much else, except I just need to continue this, because I am very behind on it. I don't know what to expect with this guy. It kind of looks like War Turtle, Blastoise, some sort of Pokemon frog. Yeah, I can't say much else. Next up, I have Noragami, Stray God by Adachi Doka. This is another purchase from Nada, and I've seen several volumes of this in like Waterstones, HMV, Forbidden Planet, and that sort of thing. And obviously I don't know much about it, but it seems pretty good, and a few people have got this in their collections, and yeah, I can't wait to read it. Adachi Doka, it's quite a singular name for a mangaka, but yeah, who am I to complain? I will see how this one goes. This is by Kodansha. This is my only Kodansha title for this month, funnily enough. So yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Okay, next up is another purchase from Nada. It is Ora High School Host Club volumes 1 and 2 by Bisco Hattori. Now, I have been recommended to read this from one of my good friends, and I've not gotten it until now. Basically, I've not read it yet because I've still got a lot of manga I want to read and before then, but I am super happy that I've got this. Yeah, volume 2 was brand new apparently when I bought it off Nada. As you can see, volume 1's got very yellow pages, and volume 2 not so much. So yeah, holds true to her word. This is a shoujo read. I'm not big on shoujo, but I will read it, obviously, just to see how it goes, and I might pick up the 3rd volume just to see if I do like it and want to continue it. So, yeah. Almost done. We've got 2 more titles to go. The next one is another fairly new title from Viz Media. It is Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle by Kagiji Kumanomata. Volumes 1 and 2 here. This is my 2nd manga I have that's by Viz, but it's got the Shonen Sunday spine. I obviously don't know much about it, but the artwork looks so cute. Like, I didn't want to leave it there. I am excited to read this. Obviously, this is a new release, so I don't know much about it. But, yeah, she looks super cute. And I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. That's part of the joy of blind buys. You don't know if you will or will not enjoy it. But, yeah. Kagiji Kumanomata. We'll see how your stuff goes. Yeah. And the last volume I have here is another one from Nada. It is a Tokyopop title, one that I want to get the rest of the volumes for now. It is Tokyo Babylon. This is by Clamp as well, funnily enough, and this has a beautiful like poster at the front. I love that. So yeah. Model is Subaru Sumuragi, Hokuto Sumuragi, and Seishiro Sakurazuka. Yeah, Sakurazuka. But yeah, I don't know much about this series, although I do know it is one of many Clamp titles that have been remade into huge omnibus forms. And yeah, I just have to hope I enjoy it. Because obviously if I don't enjoy it, then I won't get any more volumes, obviously, but this was the only Tokyopop title that Nada had, and I do wish she had more, but yeah, that's just the way it goes, really. So yeah, that is my manga collection, well, manga haul for the month of November. Next month will be my last one. I will be buying less because obviously Christmas is on the horizon, and my birthday will be on the horizon after that, so that's going to be exciting. I hope you enjoyed this video, and by the way, thank you for my new subscribers, and hope you're enjoying my content, and I will show you my last monthly haul of the year next month, probably just before Christmas. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.